Peace and love, strength and honor. Samir Saif, Ontario top team. Pow!
Did you start? Peace and love, strength and honor. Samir Saif here at Global Martial Arts Academy in Hamilton, Ontario, off of 1200 Stone Church. I'm here with Dave, and today we're going to talk about the layers of defense, trying to create frames. So the first step is to recognize the layers. So you have your feet, the distance of your legs, your feet. You have your shins, and sometimes your shins will be in different positions. And then you have your knees. You stop at your knees. Now to me, if you're a good guard player, so to speak, you have all kind of moves to keep them at those three layers. But for me, for the true defensive side, the true combative mind, is I think it's really important to understand when you don't have guard anymore, when your guard has been passed, and when you have to start the 4 layers of the yarn. And I think if you can train and drill and spar and constantly put the 4 layers to effect, your defense is going to be amazing. So again, it's recognizing you've done everything properly, but at some point, your legs get passed. So the first layer you saw was my hand, where I can either pendulum, make the distance, kind of bridge and hip skate. But 2, I need to recognize, and this is the big one, is when my hand is going to break down, not to push him. This is where you get crushed. I have to learn right away that I put in the collar tie up, and then if you notice, I went back to the hand. So that part's really important, is recognizing this to this right away, and then moving in the right distance to get my hand extended. That's the second layer. The third layer is I've got really collapsed. I'm picking him out. I'm almost there, and he's got as he goes low, and I have the reverse collar tie up. And if you come close here, you'll see that my hand looks like it's shooting towards the hip as I drive my elbow down and I switch my grip. Look, I even got a good kick. I start to trap the arm, and then you can start with collar chokes, neck chokes. That's the third layer. And then the last layer, and I think even personally myself, what was pivotal for me was understanding it ain't over till it's over. And I used to think it was over when he got to my body, and I would have to immediately go to like escapes. But it's not over. So as he's coming down, this is my 4th layer. I got lucky, got my leg in there, so I'm gonna unlucky myself. So he's really cinched me. So I keep moving my hips until I can turn, like so. And again, you'll see, I make an effort to trap the arm. If you come around here, I trap the arm and either go seat belt, or I manipulate and start setting up chokes. But that's neither here or now. I digress in the techniques. What's important is recognizing those 4 layers. So we'll do it in kind of stages, with one consistent pressure. So you saw, I kept him out, I got past. I recognized with the hand, with the collar tie up, with the reverse collar tie up, with the clamp. That's it, and you just keep drilling it. Now here, say I couldn't get my foot in. As long as I understand I have to put pressure. See, now I made that space again. And at any time, I can do a reverse, or at any time, here's the sweet part, I go back to the first layer. If you do that over and over and over, your submissions, your sweeps, everything else will be incidental. You'll be on automatic pilot. It will be very, very difficult for someone to either pin you, even submit you, but pin you, or pass your guard. So hopefully that helps you. Peace and love, strength and honor. Thanks, Dave, for helping out here at Global Martial Arts Academy here in Hamilton, Ontario, off of 1200 Stone Church. You know it's coming. Ontario top team. Pow!
Peace and love, strength and honor. Samir Saif, Ontario top team. Pow!